We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Giants. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Up, go.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Cadence, lock in the cadence. Go, North Copper! Go, North Copper! Up, go!
Throwing Jones. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
Oh, that was taking a big risk there. They faked the spike, hoping to catch a defense napping, and they weren't. In the end, this does wind up stopping the clock. But now you're looking at a 4th down.
On 4th down, Jones. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Darius Slayton, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
12.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
I'm one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
11, Thomas. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. Dot.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 23 yards, the final tally.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here we go.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
11 MT. 11 MT.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal 1st down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a 1st down.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's get set.
2nd down and 4.
11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And a loose football. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Jones. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple.
Here we go. Why shift the crew?
Back to throw. Jones. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 17-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Jones
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
11 MT, 11 MT.
first down. Here's Burrow. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
One, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
12.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
On one, ready?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Burrow will throw. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Burrow getting this into the hands of Higgins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. To Mixon on the check down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Let's get set. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's complete to the tight end sample.
Gotta go.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
12, 11.
Burrow looking to pass. That's taken in by Higgins. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
Here we go.
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
11-90.
Mixon will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Mixon again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Bengals are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. McPherson on for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing Jones. Left side, he's got Robinson. That'll give him 8 that time, and it's 2nd down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Great.
Back to throw. Jones. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Okay, here we go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
That's complete to Slayton. And he's taken down inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here comes 2nd down and 5.
Why shift to Crude?
Back to throw again. Touchdown, Giants.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
On 2.
Here's 3rd and 6.
11 MT, 11 Thomas. 11 Thomas. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line.
Get set. 11. Gotta go. Stop.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
11. 12. 11 MT. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here we go with Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will have a Bengals first down. And it's celebration time on that sideline. And they've earned it. 10 yards is the pickup there. And that should just about put a bow on this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
McPherson now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bengals 24, Giants 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incomplete.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.